All right, welcome everybody in the KMA listening area. You are watching the KMA Extreme Summer Baseball Edition here. We are here to watch the first game here for the Mount Air Raiders versus the hometown Shenandoah Mustangs. Should be a good one tonight. Like I said, Mount Air's first game of the year, while Shenandoah comes in with an 0-1 record. They lost to Lewis Central in their first game a couple days ago, I should say. We're getting ready to start this off here. I'm Dusty Scahill. Alongside me is Tate and Amy. Should be a good one tonight. They're doing the starting lineups tonight, so we'll go ahead and do a little bit of a pregame, talk to you about what we're expecting, and then we'll get the starting lineups as quickly as we can after that. Tate, what are we thinking about this matchup tonight?
It should be a fun non-conference matchup. You know, Shenandoah finally getting outside of that tough Hawkeye 10 conference. It's tough in all sports, but baseball, it's really tough. You got Lewis Central, Creston, Glenwood, Clarinda, Red Oak, always showing some good teams. And, you know, Shenandoah this year looking to really compete in that. They did lose that game early on to a really good Lewis Central team, but should be able to trying to bounce back with a win here against Mount Air.
I know everyone's dealing with players that have advanced on to the tennis, golf, and just got back this last week from State Track. They're going to go ahead and do the national anthem. We'll be back to bring you the baseball game right after this. All right, there we go. Song is over. We're going to get this ball game underway. Let's go ahead and try to crack into these starting lineups here quickly before the first pitch here at Harry Sparger Field. For the visiting team, Mount Air, they'll start off with shortstop number 27, Adler Reed. Then going on to catcher number 10, Preston Flaherty. First, Rowan Sackett. Left fielder number 21, Tate Dugan, followed by right fielder number 20, Jay-Z Froster. Then pitcher number 24, Dylan Graham, followed by third baseman number 25, Drew Graham. Center fielder number 1, Trevin Victor, followed by second baseman number 13, Hayes Stogdill. That's the starting lineup for the Mount Air Raiders. When it comes to the hometown team, the Shenandoah Mustangs, they're going to lead off things with second baseman number 9, Tyler Babe. Catcher number 8, Hunter Dukes. Center fielder number 2, Camden Lorimer. First baseman number 4, Gage Heron. Right fielder number 14, Dalton Athan. And pitching tonight for the Mustangs, number 11, Logan Twyman. Followed by number 7 on the shortstop, number 13, Cole Scammons. Third baseman number 21, Eli Cameron. And then hitting ninth, number 3, left fielder, senior Seth Zwickel. Like Tate was kind of saying a little bit early on, Shenandoah was looking to have a pretty good squad this year. They have a lot of returning players, a lot of people that have a lot of varsity games underneath their belt. I mean, we talked to Coach Roberts here earlier this week. He was saying that he believes Camden Lorimer and Jade Spangler have 80 starts underneath their belt. Now, I'm mentioning that because Jade Spangler is one of those ones that's is still in his spring sport, so he won't be playing tonight. Usually a leadoff hitter, I believe, for the Mustangs. He will not be here because he's at state golf, which will be kicking off tomorrow. So they got Camden Lorimer, which is probably the longest standing player here for them. They also have Gage Heron, Cole Scammons, Hunter Dukes. A lot of those guys have played a lot of ball. And then Coach Roberts was saying that Logan Twyman last year stepped up big time and as their pitcher, and he's actually getting the bump on the very first night as a home game. So he must, Coach Roberts must be believing in him somehow.
Yeah, this Shenandoah team didn't lose a lot from last year, and they're looking to be competitive in this conference. They last year they had their bumps and their struggles, but now they're trying to get back into it. They lost earlier this year to Lewis Central. They're trying to get back into it with a win against a non-conference Mount Air.
And here we go, getting things underway It'll be Logan Twyman facing off versus Adler Reed. Adler Reed, the shortstop, coming up to the plate for the Mount Air Raiders. Baseball season underway. I love it.
Yeah, both these two teams both these two schools had pretty successful track season, had pretty successful golf as well, pretty successful spring season. But now they're getting ready to bump off, and the summer season's gonna be really exciting.
First pitch, swing and a miss. Twyman gets right down the middle. Swing, miss by Adler. Strike one for Twyman. That's a good start. Key to the Shenandoah Mustangs is going to be playing a lot of good defense and throwing a lot of strikes. That is for sure for Coach Roberts and his team. Twyman high on the second pitch. Ball 1-1.
I know one thing Coach Roberts said was he really does believe in this defense. He knows that they can really show out. One thing he just wants to really make sure gets down is the hitting side, the offensive side of the game. But he said he's really confident in this defensive squad.
Twyman sets out of the stretch, not going out of the windup for his third pitch. Going to be a little high on that one as well. Going to have to get that lead foot down, try to bring that ball down. 2-1 count for Adler Reed. Twyman sets, brings it, throws a fastball. Swing and a miss there by Adler Reed once again. So it is a 2-2 count.
One thing that's going to be kind of tough for Mount Air, this is their first time seeing a live pitcher in a game this year, so trying to get some of those first game nerves out of the way, get the bat off the shoulder is going to be a little bit difficult for them.
And kind of a rarity because of the time of the year. Curveball there by Twyman gets Reed swing, and that's going to be out number one. Out number one for the Raiders. Twyman gets him swinging there. Well, I was going to say before that pitch was it's kind of an odd time of year because it's getting to that point where it's going to be almost kind of hard to see the ball and the lights aren't on yet. You know, this time in June, late June, it's still very sunny outside and no problem seeing it. But even right now, I mean, I do have sunglasses on, I suppose, but another swing and a miss. Nice pitch there, keeping it low by Twyman.
Right now, Mount Air just trying to make some contact with the ball. You know, first time seeing line pitches is a little difficult, but any contact is a good thing for Mount Air right now. Yeah,
so far 4 swings and misses there for the Raiders. Curveball low and outside. Preston Flaherty holds off on it. Catcher Preston Flaherty up second for the Raiders. 1-1 the count. Flaherty doesn't step out of the box. He's just ready to hit. Like you said, they're just ready to see some live pitching. I think everybody's eager. Nice throw by Twyman. Blows it by Flaherty there. 5 swings and misses already for Twyman.
Yeah, Mount Air just trying to, like I said, trying to kind of make some contact right now.
Especially on those first 2 strikes for the Raiders. They're swinging hard. They're looking to really do some damage with it. They just got to make contact now. There's some contact. That's a high fly ball. Looks going to be right at shortstop. Scammons is underneath it. It's kind of windy, so he's going to play with it, but he camps underneath it, gets a second out for the Mustangs. Twyman making short work so far. That's going to be key to Coach Roberts and his squad. 2 outs. Top of 1. Next up for the Raiders, number 4, first baseman Rowan Sackett. Twyman getting his sign from Dukes, comes set. Nice job keeping that ball low and outside there by Twyman. Swing and a miss there by Sackett.
Twyman did get that game start against Lewis Central where he was able to pitch 3 innings and allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs, and 2 walks with 3 strikeouts. So
Coach Brett Roberts already kind of letting it know he's going to be our workhorse. Foul ball, sit back. Twyman still staying ahead. 0-2 the count there on Sackett. Good opportunity for Logan Twyman to make quick, slight work out of the Raiders here in this first inning. Got Sackett on the ropes with this 0-2 count. Keeps the ball nice and low. Good spot there by Twyman. Low and outside. That's pretty much exactly where he wanted it.
It's a good spot trying trying to get the hitter to chase.
Even if he does get any contact on it, that's not going to go anywhere with any damage. So, yeah, like you said, good spot. 1-2 count here for Twyman, facing Rowan Sackett, first baseman for the Raiders. Curveball. Takes it looking. That's another K for Twyman. Nice curveball. Drops it in. Fools Flaherty. Mustangs get out of it. No damage. 1, 2, 3 inning. Just what Roberts wants. Next up for the Mustangs will be Babe, Dukes, and Lorimer to lead it off. We'll be back right after this to bring you the bottom half of the first inning.
Is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
For 30 years, Chat Mobility has provided Southwest Iowa with the latest technology and a high-speed nationwide network. More importantly, Chat Mobility provides real customer service that you can only get from a local company. When you choose Chat Mobility, we take the time to answer all of your questions and to make sure you're totally comfortable with your phone. You'll have peace of mind knowing that we are here to help with any concerns you may have going forward. Real hometown customer service only from Chat Mobility.
Terry Norberg.
I'm Mike Wilson, Chief Operating Officer here at Cubby's.
My name is Don Wilson, and I'm president of Cubby's Convenience Stores.
I started out with Cubby's as a cashier to a store manager within 2 months, and then as a district manager. I can see myself with Cubby's for the long term.
We're looking for team members that smile, that are friendly, that want to help the customer, they want to learn, they want to grow, and they've got a great positive attitude.
If that's you, apply now. Text Cubby's, C-U-B-B-Y-S, to 242424.
Reliable internet matters to you, and it matters to FMTC too. So what does reliable look like? At FMTC, reliable means 99% uptime. And if there's a problem, we measure resolution in minutes, not hours or days. You need bandwidth, and FMTC has it. Up to 1 gig. Our fiber internet offers equal download and upload speeds, in addition to being unlimited and reliable. FMTC Fiber. Internet worth talking about.
All right, welcome back to Harry Sparger Field here in Shenandoah, where we were watching Mount Air visit the Shenandoah Mustangs. Got a varsity boys baseball game going on. In the first inning, Logan Twyman made quick work of the Raiders, going 1, 2, 3, 2 Ks for the Mustangs. So switching over to the bottom half of the game, bottom half of the first inning. On the mound for the Raiders will be Dylan Graham, number 24. Dylan Graham throwing it to the Mustangs. And leading off for Shenandoah will be number 9, second baseman Tyler Babe. See what the difference is, because this, like we were saying, this is Mount Air's first game of the year. The first time seeing live pitches. Shenandoah does have 1 game under their belt. They saw some pretty good pitching, I'm guessing, from Lewis Central.
Tyler Babe in that first game against Lewis Central went 1 for 3 and got a single against them. So, you know, already got a hit under his belt. Kind of confident, second game of the season, ready to get things rolling. As for, I kind of talked on Shenandoah
For a long time.
Yeah. I'll tell you when. All right, we're back.
All right, there we go. We kind of got cut out there. It's all right. Sometimes it happens here in these baseball fields. But we're back. There was a base hit up the middle by Tyler Babe. Kind of hit some grass. Kind of gave shortstop Adler Reed a little bit of trouble. So I'm going to mark that down as a hit for Tyler Babe. He'll be on first base, no outs. Stepping up to the plate, catcher number 8, Hunter Dukes. Hunter Dukes just getting back from the state track meet where he's part of 2 relay teams that are state champions. Hunter's first swing up there, up the middle, gives up the middle and good. Tyler Babe will stay at second. Hunter Dukes wasting no time at all. Steps up, knocks one up the middle.
Hunter Dukes against Lewis Central was able to go 1 for 3 as well with a single. Not able to knock another single here today.
Hunter Duke's one of those guys, has lots of games under his belt, was hurt for a good chunk of the baseball season last year, but I'm pretty sure he started as a freshman even. Yep. He's a senior now, started as a freshman, so he's a good ball player. Obviously, that's why he hits second, playing a catcher's position. It's very important as well.
They definitely missed him a lot last year, in that little bit that he was out for. Definitely going to be a big piece of this team this year.
Camden Lorimer steps up, hitting third. He's going to go ahead and bunt him over. No one's there to cover first, so I believe Lorimer's going to make it. Oh, and Babe's going to try to go for it, and he is going to be dead to rights, trying to get aggressive with it. Tyler Babe will be tagged out at home. Nice heads-up play there by the first baseman for the Raiders. Rowan Sackett knew to keep his head on a swivel. He went ahead and threw it to Preston Flearty, and they got Tyler Baber. They could have had the bases loaded, no outs, but instead they're back to first and second and now one out after a successful bunt by Camden Lorimer. Stepping up will be Gage Herron, first baseman for the Mustangs. Another guy, a lot of baseball under his belt. Pitch from Graham is up high. That's going to be a really high pitch if you're high on Gage. Nice big tall first baseman, cleanup hitter. Just the traditional power. One out for the Mustangs. Graham sets, checks the runner at second. Going to go off-speed pitch. I call that a little bit low. So it's going to be 2-0.
Gage Herron only saw one at-bat up at Lewis Central. So, he's still pretty fresh for this year as well.
Possibly took a lot of walks. Pickoff attempt at second base, but Hunter Dukes was well aware of where he was, got back with no problem. Coach Roberts, I'm sure, is telling him to get a couple more steps off even. Runners take their lead. Graham's checking them. He's going to give it a pitch. Nice and low pitch, but they're going to say it's a little low on that one too. 3-0 now for Herron. First and second, one out. But you do got your cleanup hitter. Do you give him the green light here, Tate?
I don't know if you do. 3-0, yeah, you probably not.
It also depends on how much confidence you have on your guys coming up. But that, nonetheless, fourth pitch, 4 straight balls for a walk for Gage Herron.
I mean, maybe if that pitch was right down the middle, then you can give Herron go ahead and take a swing at it. But it had to be a pretty good pitch, that's for sure.
Right fielder number 14, Dalton Athan, pickoff throw to third. Hunter Dukes gets back, no problem. Lefty Dalton Athan up. 2 lefties so far for the Mustangs. Graham's pitch delivers it, a little low. Call that a ball.
Athan was a big-time starter last year for Shenandoah and just a junior. Looking to make another impact this year.
Bases loaded, one out. Swing by, man, that grass is thick. That just kills everything. Adler Reed misplays it. They're going to score a run on that reach on an error there for Athan, but nonetheless, Hunter Dukes scores a run. So it'll be a 1-0 score for the hometown Mustangs.
That infield grass having a little bit of effect on the ball tonight.
On all 3 of them that have been hit into the field, it's been that way. The first one with Tyler Babe got caught in the grass. Even Hunter Dukes' nice line drive kind of got caught up in the grass. That one is the same way, so someone really put down that Scott's fertilizer in that infield.
It's been pretty rainy last couple, maybe making it a little
there
thick
we go,
as well.
That's what it is. Ball does get by the catcher, but Lorimer with one out says, I'm going to think otherwise. Up to bat is number 11 pitcher Logan Twyman, looking to help himself out here. Twyman trying to make it easier on himself. Bases loaded, one out. Graham sets, delivers. That is down the middle for a strike, so that'd be a 2-1 count now on Twyman. One out. Graham delivers. Late on that swing. So it'll be 2 strikes. Twyman backed up here. Bases loaded, one out. Dylan Graham looking to get out of this sticky situation here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, if you're able to leave some runners stranded on early, it's a good sign for your defense.
It'll be a huge momentum boost for the Raiders, that's for sure. Field is in. He delivers it, and he definitely went, so that will be a strikeout there for Graham of Logan Twyman. So now we got 2 outs, bases loaded. Shortstop Cole Scammons up next for the Mustangs.
That strikeout right there puts Mount Air in a pretty good situation. Now two down, they can kind of play comfortably. Just got to field, if it's a ground ball, field it, or, you don't have to worry about a run scoring on anything.
Infield can play at their normal depth. Graham's first pitch to Scammon is low and outside, ball 1. Wind is blowing in from right field here at Harry Sparger Field. Curveball breaks on in for a strike, I believe. His strike call isn't very animated.
Yeah, that was a strike
Yeah,
call.
I think so.
Yeah.
1-1 count. We might have just a bad angle of it. Fastball might be getting over the head of the second baseman. It does, so Scammons delivers. He'll score 1 run. He'll score 2 runs. And then Athan's trying to get to third. He's going to have to get down. He goes safe. Scammons going to try to take second. He's safe. So ducks around the pond are going all over the place. 2-run RBI for Cole Scammon.
And that's a big hit there for Cole Scammon. And I know I've said this about a couple players now, but Cole Scammon is also going to be a big influence on this baseball team, this Shenandoah baseball team this year.
Yeah, most definitely. I imagine once Spangler comes back, the next guy up, number 21, third baseman Eli Cameron, might be the one who Spangler will be stepping in for eventually. But Eli will be stepping up with 2 outs, runners on second and third, so he can get his own stats right here if he wants. That's going to be a strike delivered by Graham. Gets ahead on the count, 0-1 on Cameron. Off-speed pitch, curveball outside for Graham. 1-1 count there for Eli Cameron. 3-0 is the score here in the bottom of the first for the Mustangs. Fastball a little low. Going to call that a ball, I believe. 2-1 count here for Cameron. Graham sets, delivers. Cameron does make contact, but he's a little late. Going to be a foul ball down the right side. Evens the count 2-2 with 2 outs. Big story here in the bottom of the first. Cole Scammons comes and delivers a bases-loaded 2 RBI single. Then gets the second base on some overthrows. Fielder's choices on those. Ball low to Dylan, or from Dylan Graham to Eli Cameron. So full count, 2 outs. Runners will be staying put, but they're getting a gigantic lead because they're not being held on. That's going to be a wild pitch. So Athan will score on that wild pitch. Scammon will get to third. Eli Cameron gets a walk. He'll trot down to first base. That brings the score to 4-0 Shenandoah with the lead in the bottom of the first. And this will be the 9th hitter of the inning for him. Seth Zwickel, number 3, the left fielder, will be up next.
That's a tough pitch right there. Tough one to swallow. You do end up giving the walk and the wild pitch, scores a run.
So Shenandoah bringing even more experience to the plate. Even though he's hitting 9th, he is a senior as well, played plenty of baseball. So just a lot of weapons here so far for the Mustangs, as we're seeing.
Seeing some experience now, which is something that they really haven't had in the past.
Foul ball there by Zwickel. 0-1 on the count. Graham sets, runners on first and third, 2 outs. Oh and 2 on that foul ball now. 0-2, 2 outs for Dylan Graham trying to get out of this inning. And a swing and a miss by Zwickel. Graham gets out of it. That's going to be a strike, but they do bat around in the inning. They got 9 batters up. Coach Brett Roberts got to be thrilled with that. Bringing up the top of the second and coming up after this. What do you got to have to say for me, Tayton?
Offensively, there's a good first inning there for Shenandoah, and I know that's something that Coach Roberts wanted to key on. That was offense, getting runs in, and it's a great inning for them.
Yeah, tremendous inning by far. Yeah, definitely a good thing for them. It will be the 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up for Mount Air after this. We'll be right back here to bring you the rest of this Mount Air Shenandoah Mustangs game right after this.
At Hawkeye Ford, we go the extra mile for our valued customers. No matter where you purchase your vehicle, our expert team provides top-notch service with unwavering commitment to excellence. We ensure your ride gets the best care it deserves. From routine maintenance to major repairs, we got you covered. Experience the convenience and expertise of Hawkeye Ford Service Department today. Call Hawkeye Ford at 712-623-5147 to book your vehicle service needs.
Sure what you want to do with your life? Feel like your job is at a standstill? Get your foot in the door with area manufacturing companies at Iowa Western Community College's SEAM program. Sign up now in the Center of Excellence for Advanced Manufacturing through IWCC. Classes are just 2 early evenings a week with holidays and summers off. Improve your current skills and learn new ones that will give you a new career or even enhance your current one. For more information on SEAM, contact IWCC's Clarinda Center at 712-542-5117.
Since 1892, Malvern Bank has been building community from 404 Main Street in Malvern, Iowa. For generations, Malvern Bank has been serving local businesses, families, and farms to help them achieve their goals in every step of their lives. From saving for college to planning for retirement and everything in between, Malvern Bank is your full-service community bank. Call, click, or stop in today to apply for an account, loan, or credit card. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
All right, welcome back here. Shenandoah Mustangs hosting the Mount Air Raiders. We're here at the top of the second. Logan Twyman pitching for the Mustangs. Leading off this inning is number 21, left fielder Tate Dugan for the Raiders. He's their 4-hitter. Ball 1 there for Twyman. Throws behind Dugan there. Twyman gives a little laugh about not being really in control after being in such control in that first inning.
Yeah, able to send all 3 of the first batters home. It's a really good sign. Really good first pitching for Logan Twyman.
Yeah, good to get some success under your belt for the youngster. Delivers a strike on the next one. Lots of swings and misses here early on, even just through 4 batters. That's about 6 swing and misses so far. Four to 0. Mustangs with that big first inning. Twyman delivers, gets a foul ball, so he's even farther ahead now, 1-2 on the count. One and two on the count, 4-0 lead for the Mustangs. Top of the second. Logan Twyman pitching to Tate Dugan. Curveball low, nice pitch, good spot for it. 2-2 the count.
Twyman being ahead in the count, able to kind of pitch around the strike zone there, and nice little spot for him.
Twyman getting the sign from Dukes, 2-2 the count. Got to match just a fastball since he hasn't made contact quite yet, but he does go off speed, low. Makes it to a full count here. Tate Dugan looking to be the first base runner for the Raiders. Twyman sets, delivers. Fastball fouled off straight back, so we're going to pitch some more here. Still a full count. Logan Twyman doing a good job of not letting anybody get a free base so far. Twyman sets, delivers, throws an off speed on a full count. Does get a walk. So there's the first base runner for the Mount Air Raiders of the night.
Now Mount Air needs to kind of take that base runner and run with him. Be sure to get some momentum with this now.
All right, that will bring up number 5 hitter, number 20 right fielder Jays Frost. Nobody out. Runner on first for the Raiders. Because one good thing for Twyman is since he doesn't go out of the windup, he can just be out of the stretch whenever he wants. So he gets a runner on. It doesn't really affect him too much.
kind of gets to stay in his own momentum
Yeah,
and
exactly.
stay in his own flow.
Pitch number 1 is low. It'll be a ball, 1-0 count for Jays Frost. Dugan on first base for the Raiders. A little bit, but he gets back in time. Not Twyman's quickest move. Maybe if he would have done it, it would have been a little bit more of a quick play, but nonetheless, you got to check on him every once in a while. 1-0 count here to Frost. Twyman delivers late on that pitch. It's going to be fouled off. Twyman evens it up 1-1.
Mount Air Raiderette and Shenandoah Phillies are playing a softball game. Shenandoah currently is a 2-0 lead in the top of the third.
One of those schools that has baseball and softball right back to each other. Good thing for a parent that has multiple kids. We could take a liner from that softball field in the right angle, right up in our bird's nest.
Easily. So many foul balls go in each of these two fields.
There's a contact. It's kind of the right field line. See if Frost can get it to go down. He does not. That's going to be a foul ball. Probably about 8 to 10 feet foul there. Good contact from Frost, but that will bring the count to 1-2. No outs for the Raiders, though.
A little bit behind on that pitch was Frost. If he's able to kind of hit it even, that would have dropped, but goes to the right because he was a little behind.
Twyman checks on the runner. Here comes the delivery to Frost. He does have a nice pitch. Frost swings and misses. Another strikeout for Twyman. Another swing and a miss as well. So that will be 1 out for the Mustangs. Next up to bat, his counterpart pitcher, number 24, Dylan Graham. He'll come up to the plate with 1 out, runner on first.
Mount Air still kind of looking for that first game confidence, trying to get things going, get some bats warm.
Here, runner's going, trying to take second. Dukes comes up firing. Nice catch there by the second baseman, and they get him. Dugan trying to make something happen, gets caught stealing. Nice throw by Dukes and a good catch by Tyler Babe, and delivers the tag.
That was a really nice pop-in throw there from Hunter Dukes, the catcher.
Soon.
I think that they didn't like it after the steal, wanted to go right back to the pitcher, but
Runner's got to get off the field before he can take it around the horn, I assume. And nonetheless, 2 outs for Twyman and his Mustangs defense. Dylan Graham will be up to bat still. 1-0 count for Graham. Twyman delivers high. Graham thought about it for a second, but thinks better. Otherwise, gets another ball. 2-0 count for the Raiders pitcher.
Graham really thought about that one, took his initial first step at it, decided to back off.
Twyman sets, trying to deliver a strike here on a 2-0 count. He does. Nice pitch, low and inside, but he does get that strike call. Nice spot for Twyman. 2-1 count now. Lights are on here at the Mustang Ball.
Such a kind of cloudy night, but still really nice. Sun was out earlier.
Yeah, it is a nice day. Ball low. It'll be a 3-1 count. Trying to get out of the inning. Yeah, like you said, the Raiders' first game of the year, so every next 4 hitters for the Mustangs, or for the Raiders, I should say, is going to be their first bat of the year. So, yeah, that's something significant. It's always got to beat the rust off a little bit.
It's really nice to be able to go against a non-conference opponent, though, not really have it affect your season that much. It's a really good game to start off with.
And Twyman delivers a strike. Another swing and miss there. Twyman up around the letters. Full count delivered now to Graham, his counterpart, the Raiders pitcher. Three-two count, 2 outs. Twyman trying to get out of it. Ball delivered and low, so it will be a walk for Dylan Graham. Another base runner for the Raiders. For 2 outs, that will bring up the third baseman, Drew Graham, number 25.
Duke's going to have a conversation with Twyman after 2 walks in this inning.
Courtesy runner for the Raiders as the pitcher. Pitcher and catcher, you can run for them whenever you want, numerous amount of times. Umpire's getting it in his book. Who is going to be the runner for?
It's going to be freshman Manny Hyde for Mount Air.
Can imagine if it's going to be the right situation, Hyde will be the courtesy runner for both the pitcher and catcher. They're not very close together in the batting order.
If I had to guess, that is probably the way it's going to go.
So up to bat, the 7-hitter, number 25, third baseman, Drew Graham for the Raiders. 2 out, runner on first. Twyman sets, checks on the runner. Delivers a high ball. Ball 1. A rarity for Twyman to start off with a behind in the count so far. Done it a couple times this inning, but other than that, he's been pretty good at being efficient here. Second pitch delivered, swing and a miss by Graham. Twyman evens the count 1-1.
Twyman does such a good job of staying in control. He kind of always in control of his tempo and of where he's placing the pitches, and does a really great job of that.
Couldn't agree more, Tatum. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Twyman checks on the runner. Gives a couple nods at him. Delivers the next one. Nice spot, but must have been a little. Oh, nope, that was definitely a strike. I thought it was a little bit of a nice spot. 1-2 the count now for Twyman on Drew Graham.
Twyman was able to paint that bottom right corner there just barely good enough to get a strike.
Might be because I have headphones on and our angle, but yeah, like I said, these strike calls of that umpire isn't very automated. Nice low pitch. Dukes can't find it. Runner is deciding to take off. Dukes is going to try to hammer him down. Oh, just a little bit of a bad throw. He does get under it. Shouldn't say a bad throw, just to the left of the base is the only thing.
I was going to say that was an excellent play there from Dukes. He's able to make the spin and throw, and it was pretty on point for how uncomfortable it probably was.
Couldn't track the ball down immediately, had to hustle to it, made the spin throw just on the left side of the bag. If it would have been on that right side, he would have been toast.
The other thing that kind of helped him with that was Hyde kind of hesitated there a little bit, and so would have been a little bit safer if he would have just taken off right away, but does end up getting there safe.
So, since he did get there safe, they got a runner on second base scoring position, but they do have 2 outs. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Twyman set to deliver. A little bit high, but he does get a swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike 3. The Mustangs get out of the inning. Drew Graham goes down swinging. So next inning will be the 8-9 one-hitters for the Raiders. Coming up for the Mustangs, though, they'll be the top of the order because they batted around that first inning. So after this break, it will be Babe, Dukes, and Lorimer for the Mustangs right after this. 4-0 the score heading into the bottom of the second.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is your leading agricultural retailer of crop inputs and expert solutions. And they're your choice in the region for top-of-the-line products and customer service. When nothing short of the best is your standard, talk with Nutrien Ag Solutions in Westboro, Missouri, Coyne, Percival, and Essex, Iowa for fall application and products. Nutrien Ag Solutions, growing your crops and your bottom line.
Agricultural business majors at Northwest Missouri State University gain the knowledge and the experiences of agriculture as well as business foundations. Northwest's faculty focuses on 4 core areas: agricultural finance, agricultural marketing, agricultural policy, and economics of agricultural production. Career opportunities in this field at Northwest include agricultural sales representative, grain merchandising, agricultural lender, operations manager, and claims adjuster. Find out more about an agricultural business major at Northwest Missouri State University.
All right, welcome back. We're getting the bottom of the second ready to go here. Top of the order for the Mustangs: Tyler Babe, Hunter Dukes, Camden Lorimer. Babe is the second baseman for the Mustangs. He led off the game with a single up the middle last time. He was on second base when they tried to do a bunt. They got a successful bunt, and he was aggressive on the base pads. He's aggressive here at the plate, too. That's our first hit that's going to go deep, but nice play, tracked down by the center fielder. Good hit by Babe, but really nice play there by Trevin Victor. That was in the gap, just hung up there a little bit long. One pitch, one out there for Graham.
Victor did a good job of tracking that one down.
It'll be Hunter Dukes up for number 2 for the Mustangs. Dukes take an off-speed pitch. Must have been a bit outside.
Pretty good.
1-0 count, I believe. I never did see it on the scoreboard. 1-0 count there. Going to be low and inside there. 2-0 count there for Hunter Dukes.
Trying to figure out this mic sensory thing. Not really sure what's going on with.
Yeah, I have to do a little bit of a check here between batters. Another low ball there for 3-0 count there for Dukes. Dukes also singled last time he scored the first run. .30 count. Dukes is swinging. He hits it down the left field line. I don't think the fielder's going to get there, and he does not. Rolls to the track. Dukes, the speedster, gets the second with no problem. 3-0 count. Dukes delivers down the left field line. He will get a double there. 2 for 2 for Hunter Dukes so far.
I can't hear myself. There, maybe that helps.
All right, next up, Camden Lorimer, center fielder for the Mustangs. He had a sac bunt last time on base. So not really a sac bunt, but more of a fielder's choice, unfortunately, for him.
That was a good hit there from Dukes being, 3-0, still being aggressive, able to knock down a double.
Kind of surprised me on that swing. I was kind of half-heartedly paying attention, then all of a sudden he put some good wood on it. Dukes on second base. He gets back safely, though. Lorimer stepping up, three hitter for the Mustangs. Corners are in, as he did bunt last time. But there's one out, so I don't think you're going to bunt with your third hitter with one out situation.
Especially with Dukes just being on second, no really reason to.
Yeah, Dukes is pretty much on third base at second base with that speed he has. Nice delivery from Graham. Looks like that's going to be a strike. 2-1, the count on Lorimer. One out for Graham. 4-0 is the score. Bottom of the second. Dukes gets a healthy lead. He's actually going to go for it. Lorimer's swinging, so he's going to have to see if he catches it. The right fielder is not going to catch it. He was probably looking at second base, trying to double off Dukes, but that will be an error on the right fielder. Dukes gets the third. Lorimer gets the first. Gage Heron, number 4, first baseman, will be up next. He walked last time. First and third, one out. He did have the bases loaded, I believe, last time, or maybe it was first. It's looking to do some damage here for the Mustangs. They're going to try to do a fancy play here where they're trying to get the Raiders to throw the ball around. Nonetheless, Lorimer's going to end up on second as they try to get Dukes coming off of third. So Lorimer is successfully going to get to first, or to second base. So second and third, one out for the Mustangs. Gage Heron.
Dukes might have taken a little cleat there. Something kind of got a little slow.
Ball might have hit him. Cleat might have hit him. I'm not sure what happened there, but he looks all right. Gage Heron takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1 the count on Heron. Cleanup hitter for the Mustangs, looking to do some damage. Wind is sort of starting to pick up here. Nothing out of the ordinary, but just a little bit more windy. Heron, big swing. 1-1 the count. 0-2 the count, I believe. 0-2 is the count. Herron looking just to at least make contact, try to get an RBI for himself. Fastball low. He's going to call him a strike 3. Gage Herron goes down looking. That is going to be out number 2 for the Raiders, trying to get out of this inning with with runners on second and third. Dalton Athan up next. He reached on an error last time. Athan, the 5th hitter, looking to be aggressive. Curveball outside. 1-0 on the count. Swing and a miss from Athan there. Nice pitch by Graham. Evens the count 1-1.
Mountaineers able to get out of this situation. That'd be huge for them. 2 runners in scoring position.
So it'd be gigantic for them. Contact made off the pitcher's body. Don't think they're going to be able to catch him, so that will be scoring a run. And Athan will get the first base. Call that a base hit. Unfortunately for Graham, it goes off his body and doesn't quite get to the position where the shortstop can make it. RBI single there for Athan. Duke scores a run. Brings the score 5-0 for the Mustangs here in the second. Brings up to bat the 6th hitter pitcher, Logan Twyman. Looks at the first pitch. 1-0 on the count. Graham sets, runners on first and third. Runner from first takes off. Raiders aren't able to do anything with it, so Athan gets a stolen base. So it'll be runners on second and third, 2 outs. 2-0 count. Twyman looking to help himself out, do some damage here. Twyman struck out swinging last time. Trying to pick off Lormer there. Almost caught him sleeping, but Lormer gets back safe.
The Shenandoah base runners have been pretty aggressive, so Graham trying to keep him in check.
Pitch delivered there. Twyman behind it. 1 and 2 going to be the count. 2 outs for the Raiders. Curveball low and outside. Nice block there by the catcher, Preston Fleardy. Two outs. Runners on second and third. Pitcher on pitcher. Graham delivering to Twyman.
This is a pretty big pitch here for Graham.
Delivers it a ball. 3-2 count. Full count. 2 outs. As bears some contact. Twyman's going to get it to go through. They're going to try to score 2 runs. 1 run will score. Throw from the right fielder up the line. 2 runs will score. Athan slides in there. That brings it to a 7-0 lead. Nice job by Logan Twyman, helping himself out with a 2 RBI single. 7-0, bottom of the second. Twyman will be on first base. They're going to bring a courtesy runner in for him. Bring it up to bat shortstop, number 13, Cole Scammons. Scammons had a single last time.
Cole Graham, the courtesy runner for Shenandoah.
Cole Graham's up to hit.
Oh, excuse me.
Umpire takes his sweet time getting those changes into the book. Going to give the Raiders a chance to talk about what their strategy is going to be to face Cole Scammon. Scammon was aggressive last time, knocked one into the outfield. Umpire was telling the players to hurry up and not throw it around the horn because the clouds are coming. I think he needs to speed it up himself. 2 outs, runner on first. Shortstop Scammons coming up, showing bunt. Steal, but courtesy runner is going to go for the steal. He will be successful. Nice slide in there. So it will be a runner on second with 2 outs now for Scammon. Scammon looking to add another RBI.
I was getting ready to.
Pitch to Scammon outside. Catcher pops out of his glove for a little bit, but he does end up corralling it. No damage done there. 1-0 on the count to Scammon. Scammon does make contact to the second baseman. Second baseman comes up with it, does throw it. Scammon does his best to try to beat it out, but third out for the Raiders. Nice play there by Hayes Stockdale to just slowly gather himself. Hayes making a nice play to get him out of it. He'll be second up next inning for the Raiders. Top of the third coming up. To lead it off will be center fielder Trevin Victor. Back on the mound will be Logan Twyman. We'll be back right after this to bring you the top of the third here. Mount Air at Shenandoah.
OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing. Much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to their communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans, and other community outreach programs. Well, to learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location.
Family, they're always there when you need them. We feel the same about banking. At PCSB, we believe in building relationships that never close. That's why we offer ITMs with extended hours and a breadth of digital services for your convenience. But it's our people who create a true connection with our community. We don't stop working for you when the workday is done. We're always your bank, and we're always working for you. PCSB, we believe in you. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back here. Top of the third coming up for the Raiders. Logan Twyman still on the mound for the Mustangs. It will be 8-hitter Trevin Victor, followed by Hayes Stockdale, and then the top of the order, Adler Reed coming up for the Raiders. 7-0 is the score here in the top of the third. Behind us, the Shenandoah Mustangs are also taking on the Mount Air Raiders in softball. Looks like they're up 5-0 in the fourth inning. So a lot of good things going on for the Shenandoah summer teams. Logan Twyman so far been very efficient. He has 4 strikeouts through 2 innings.
Just allowed 2 walks, and he's still hasn't allowed Mount Air to go through their full lineup yet tonight.
No, yeah, that's right. They have the 8-9 hitter coming up still. Those guys are still getting their first at-bats of the year. Lefty Trevin Victor up for the Mustangs. The
Shenandoah.
Oh, they still have one more warm-up to pitch to go. Trevin Victor is ready to hit. He's hasn't hit since last year. He's ready to go. Mustangs throw it around the horn. Here we go. Now we're getting set. Cameron and Heron tell them, let's go get them. Here we are. Now we're ready. Starting off top of the third. Trevin Victor leading off the inning. Logan Twyman looking to do more successful things on the mound. First pitch of the third inning, low and inside, ball 1 on Victor.
Twyman does a really good job. I kind of said this earlier, but with the control that he has, he doesn't have too many loose pitches so far. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, when he misses, it's tight around that zone still. There's one, another swing and miss. Victor with the swing. Logan Twyman with the good spot. 1-1 the count. 7-0 Mustangs over the Raiders. Nice pitch there by Twyman again. Demands that inside corner. 1-2 the count.
Logan Twyman working that strike zone tonight, kind of hitting all spots of it.
1-2 count. Twyman delivers. Off-speed pitch. Low and inside. Evens it up 2-2. Two and two the count, no outs. Twyman coming set, gets his signal from Dukes. Fastball up the middle. Think I can catch it, Tayton?
I think it's a little too far into the softball field.
That's going to end up on the field. Still a 2-2 count here.
Softball, I don't think they've realized that it's out there, so that could be.
Oh, yeah. It's right by the right fielder. I believe that's Caroline Rogers out there for the Mustangs. Baseball's about 10 feet away from her. Twyman delivers ball low and inside. 3-2 count, full count. About the most pitches anyone for the Raiders has seen so far has been Trevin Victor.
On there being aggressive with the swings. Definitely taking some swings at it, but unable to make a lot of contact so far tonight.
Swing and a miss by Victor. Another strikeout for Twyman. Number 5 on the night. 4th of the swinging variety. 1 out for the Mustangs. Hayes Stockdale, second baseman, number 13, up next. 9-hitter, then it's going to go back around to the top of the lineup. Stockdale, 1-0 on the count. 1 out for Shenandoah. Top of the third, 7-0. Shenandoah does have the lead. There's a nice pitch delivered. Evens it back up 1-1 by Twyman. A lot of swings and misses so far. You got to almost lull.
Tries to keep it even, and he's been ahead most of the time tonight.
I'm not sure how many 2-0 counts he's had. I know he hasn't had a 3-0 count, but they're.
Dukes took it off of something off his
Yeah.
leg and trying to walk it out.
Looks like it got between the knee pads and the catcher's and the chest pad, right in the thigh.
Left thighs, trying to, might be a little Charlie horse situation right there.
Umpires being generous, going out to talk to Twyman, letting the catcher have a little bit of time. Two and 1 count, 1 out for the Mustangs.
Shenandoah in a really nice situation right here where they can kind of, get that confidence going to start this season off.
Even this at bat right here would be big. If you can get Stockdale out and just have the top of the lineup come up with 2 outs, that really puts you in a pretty good position too. Twyman delivers. Fastball. Hey, it's contact by Stockdale. Babe's going to have to hurry. I don't think he gets there in time. Played back on it. Should have been a little bit more aggressive. 2 1/3 no-hitter there by Twyman. Top of the order up. Shortstop Adler Reed struck out swinging last time for the first at bat of the year for the Raiders.
So now this first half of the batting order gets their second shot at it. It could be a little different this time around.
Second at bat of the year. I've seen Twyman twice now. Twyman, there's finally an audible strike call there by the umpire. Heard that one. 0-1 on Reed.
Reed with the runner on first. It could be big for Mount Air to get some momentum going in this one.
Really, that hit by Stockdale is only the second time that the Raiders have even put one in play. Pop out by Fleahardy earlier. Other than that, it's been base running blunders and strikeouts.
Also the third base runner for Mount Airy tonight.
Yeah, third one total. 2 walks earlier on. One of those walks got caught stealing.
Yep. So not a ton of scoring opportunities for them.
0-2 on Reed. Twyman gets his sign, focuses in. Swing and a miss. Is going to call a foul ball, actually. Dukes couldn't quite hold on to it because it was a foul ball.
I thought it was just a drop third strike. So
I got it too. With the runner on first, you can't advance. So I thought it was done, but
that's exactly what I was
foul
thinking.
Ball. Lives to see another pitch. Twyman steps off the mound. resets, get some new signs from Dukes.
Twyman still completely in control of his own tempo here, moving at a nice slow pace, but it's a good pace for him.
Delivers a pitch low and outside. Decent location for an 0-2 count. 1-2 now. 1 out for the Mustangs. Twyman checks the runner Stockdill at first. Another nice spot, low and outside. Ball 2. Reed evens it up 2-2 on the count.
It's one of Twyman's favorite spots, it feels like, that low outside pitch, and it's a really good spot to hit, and he's been doing really well with it tonight.
In high school baseball, if you can live on that outer third, you're going to be a successful pitcher no matter what, no matter how fast you throw. And Twyman does have good pace on his pitches. Nice curveball, contact made. That's going to be foul, though. Reed sat on that curveball and pulled it just a little bit too far. Count stays at 2-2. 1 out, runner on first. Shenandoah looking to preserve that 7-0 lead they've earned. Leadoff hitter Adler, Reed, 2-2 count, looking to get on base for the first time tonight. Low and outside on that delivery. Brings the count to full. Reed doing a good job of seeing a lot of pitches. Key for a leadoff hitter to do, especially when there's just 0 or 1 outs. There is 1 out now.
Reed also has, been able to kind of battle back into this one. He went down 0-2 early, so it's really good that he's able to kind of get it back in control.
Yeah, good point. Battle back. Twyman delivers. High pitch. Going to be a walk for Adler Reed. So he gets on base second time around. Mount Air starting to threaten, trying to get their first run of the game. So it'll be 1 out. Runners on first and second. And catcher, number 10, Preston Fleahardy, is up. He popped out last time.
Fleahardy's last name you hear a lot in Mount Air sports, that's for sure.
Heron not holding Reed on at first, so Reed gets a surmountable lead there. Whew. Fleahardy, aggressive, good swing on it, goes straight back. He was on that one. 0-1 the count, though.
Fleahardy's probably got, if he's able to just kind of get that contact, it'd be huge for Mount Air right now and might be able to advance some runners.
He looks like a strong kid, so if he gets it on the barrel anywhere, it's going to go in this wind even. Twyman sets. Curveball. Trying to pick off attempt there at first base, trying to catch Reed sleeping. I believe he called that a strike. 0-2 there.
Did he call that a strike?
His fingers he just held up for 0-2. It looked like it was a little low and outside to me, but I believe he held up 2 fingers. Twyman delivers, foul ball. Here, let's see if we can see if he delivers it again. 0-2. Hey, I was right. 1 out, 0-2 count. Number 2 hitter, Preston Fleahardy, looking to do some damage here for the Raiders.
And most importantly, get on the board here for the Raiders.
Get a crooked number up there. Twyman steps off the rubber once again. Scammon holding on the runner at second just so he doesn't get a good lead, but that does create a big hole there between second and third.
Both the base runners do have kind of a nice lead, but Twyman does a good job of not letting that pressure get to him.
Low and outside there for ball number 1. Twyman liked that pitch.
It looked pretty good from up here.
Dukes is going to go out and talk to him.
Twyman still with a fantastic night so far. That was a fantastic pitch right there with an 0-2 count, and he still got a lot to work with, that's for sure.
Fleahardy taking his time thinking about what he wants to do here with whatever pitch he gets. First and second is the situation. 1 out. 2 hitter up to bat for the Raiders, Preston Fleahardy. Behind us, Shenandoah is up 5-1 there on the girls' side of things. So Mount Air on the girls' side gets a run on the board.
and they're in the top of the 5th. We're at just the top of the 3rd, so they're moving a little bit quicker than we are tonight.
Fast-paced softball. There we go.
Yep.
Twyman sets. Babe holding the runner there on at second. Falls back. Nice curveball. Is contact. Flehardy finds a hole. Left fielder's going to have to come up firing. They're not going to run him because that was a good job. Good job of getting that ball in quick there by Seth Zwickel, saving a run at the moment. Flehardy, though, nice hit, gets a single, gets a bases loaded situation for their 3-hitter, Rowan Sackett, first baseman coming up. Sackett went down looking the first time to end the first inning.
Now the bases are loaded with a power hitter at Rowan Sackett here in the 3rd spot. This could be big for Mount Air.
Sack fly still in play.
Yeah, only 1 out as well. That's also pretty big.
Twyman sets, delivers. Whew.
Man, if Twyman could get a strikeout here, that would be really big, not only for his confidence and the Shenandoah defense, but it also put 2 down and really puts Mount Air in a tough situation.
Twyman gets ahead 0-1, delivers the next one. That gets by Dukes. Here he comes. He's going to have a chance to get him at the plate, though, and he does not. They're going to call him safe, so that will be the first run. Nice play there by Dukes to get up there and try to make a play. Twyman laid the tag down. That's about as close as you're going to see for it to be not an out call.
Able to just get right underneath of that.
So that will be Hayes Stogdill scoring after his single. Reed and Flaherty move from second to third. So they got 1 out now. Force outs are taken out of the equation.
Yeah, runners on second and third, both in scoring position. That's big for Mount Air.
Twyman delivers. Oh, God, that hit the umpire square in the chest. I shouldn't be laughing at that, but it did hit him. I heard it. Swing and a miss there. That's going to be a 1-2 count.
That was a pretty powerful throw there, too. That
made a thud.
Yeah, you could hear it from up here, so.
He's not really acting like it. It must have got padding pretty well, so good on that for not getting square on shoulder bone. 1-2 count, 1 out, runners on second and third for Mount Air. Twyman looking to get out of the first sticky situation he's been in. Sackett looking to deliver here after striking out in the first inning. He did strike out on a curveball. I was wondering if it was coming, and it did. Dukes does a good job of corralling it. 2-2 on the count. They could still see another curveball coming. He struck out on the variety of a curveball last time where it started at Sackett and broke into the strike zone. That one went pretty much out of the strike zone, the holding set to deliver. Fastball. He does make contact. See if Scammon can make a play. 1 run will score. He does make a play. Runner's trying to go to third, and he's going to slide under it. So, good, bad news for both teams. Good news, Mount Air scores another run. Sackett gets an RBI. But it will be 2 outs. Runner on third as. So would that be Flehardy that's on third now? Yeah, Reed scored there. Reed scored. Flehardy's now on third, and Tate Dugan, the left fielder, will be up. 4-hitter for the Raiders. Dugan walked in his previous at-bat.
Be really big for Mount Air notching another run here.
Yeah, most definitely. Logan Twyman can kind of reset himself because that runner on third doesn't mean anything to him. He's just really got to focus in on this hitter. But that runner on third means something to Tate Dugan. Tate Dugan wants to get an RBI. 7-2 now is the score. 2-run third inning here for Mount Air.
Twyman's able to really put this ball in the strike zone and let his defense make a play.
Another foul ball, almost the exact same spot. I don't know who parks back there.
I definitely didn't.
They are crazy. Oh, I welcome someone to hit my car. That'd go over the tennis court.
Yeah, that's not possible with mine. Mine's over there, too.
Mine would be a fair ball. It would be the bomb of all bombs, especially with this wind. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Twyman looking to get out of it. Ball low, nice dig there by Dukes. Doesn't get his body in front of it, but does get all the glove on it. 1-2 count, not a bad spot, especially when you're facing a cleanup hitter in Dugan. That was a fastball. I could foresee more off-speed stuff coming. Nope, back to the fastball, and he catches him looking. That's unfortunately Dugan thought the same thing, and he gets caught looking for another strikeout. Number 6 on the night for Twyman. So 2 runs do get scored there in the top of the third for the Raiders. Coming up 7-2, bottom 3 coming up for the Mustangs. We'll be back right after this.
With a chronic respiratory condition, Rogers Pharmacy can provide what you need. Rogers Pharmacy offers a full line of respiratory equipment like oxygen, BiPAP, CPAP, and nebulizers. Rogers Pharmacy isn't a big box pharmacy where you may have to wait for days and weeks to get what you need. They're a full-service, independent, family-owned pharmacy, and they go above and beyond to offer you the quality pharmacy in Tarkio, Maryville, Mound City, St. Joseph, and Stanberry, Missouri. Visit Rogers Pharmacy online at rogersrx.com.
People ask me what my dad does. I still don't have exactly the right answer. This is Sadie, and my dad is Shane from Schaff Ag. I know he takes calls and texts early in the morning and late at night. I know he does research to find the best products at the best prices. And I know he says, I'll get that done for you. But I guess I'm still not sure what all is involved in every aspect of agronomy. But I know my dad does it all. Call Shane at Schaff Ag and see for yourself. 712-520-1333.
My name is Dr. Katie Greer, and I am an orthopedic surgeon specializing in foot and ankle surgery at Shenandoah Medical Center. At SMC, we are able to offer a wide range of treatment options to reduce pain and improve mobility, including surgery, pain-relieving injections, and specialized physical therapy. To learn more about all of the orthopedic services provided at Shenandoah Medical Center, please call us at 712-246-7400.
I believe it's 8-9-1 coming up, and this is what they did last time.
Yeah, it is. It is the 8-9-1, and still waiting on the catcher to get ready.
The Ice House Restaurant and Sports Bar is your home for food, fun, and friendly service before and after all local games this season. But that's not all. Stop in to watch a college or pro game on one of their 19 TVs. Plus, with 8 different beers on tap, daily meal specials, a free-to-use party room, and plenty of seating, the Ice House in Clarinda just goes with your sports plans. And speaking of plans, make sure to like their Facebook page to be the first to learn about events happening at the Ice House in Clarinda.
Welcome back here into Shenandoah, where Shenandoah does have a 7-2 lead over Mount Airy in the bottom of the third. I believe Shenandoah has Eli Cameron, the third baseman, up to bat now here at the 8th spot. Shenandoah has been able to be aggressive with their bats all night, get quite a few hits racked in, quite a few runs scored, and able to also get a couple hits here tonight. A lot better than what they saw against Lewis Central there in that first game where they lost 7-0, as Cameron watches 2 balls go by. It's a 2-0 count for him. Mount Airy needs to just kind of control the runs that Shenandoah has been able to put on, stopping Shenandoah from scoring as Cameron swings and misses at that one for a 2-1 count. Cameron ticks that one back. 2-2 is the count. As Eli Cameron watches that one go by for a strikeout. So that's I don't know how many strikeouts that is for Graham. I think it's his third.
Fourth, yeah, that should be fourth for Graham. Kind of getting in his rhythm after Shenandoah scored 4 runs in the first. They do come back with 3 eventually as well, but still kind of feels like he's a little bit more in control last inning as well.
Seth Zwickel watches a ball go low for the first pitch in this at-bat.
Zwickle, the 9 hitter. Looks like the Mustangs do have Gage Heron kind of do a slightly warming up in that bullpen as well. Don't want to overdo it when it comes early in the season for Twyman. Zwickle gets aggressive with it, fouls it off. 2-1 the count now.
And we did see in that Lewis Central game, Twyman started off that game, and a couple other Shenandoah pitchers were able to work into that one, but looks like they're probably going to work the same thing tonight. Like you said, you don't want to really stress them a little bit too much in these first couple games, especially a non-conference game like this. As Zwickle watches another ball go by, it's 3-1.
Zwickle looking to get on base to help that top of the lineup really do some damage. Zwickle gets aggressive with it, gets a nice little candy hop, does the third baseman though. Nice play there to get the second out. Nice play by Drew Graham. Hopped right up into him, and he did everything you were supposed to get that second out with Zwickle. Grounding out. 2 outs now. Top of the lineup. Tyler Babe, second baseman, up.
Nice play there from the Mount Air field, which is, something that they haven't had a ton of opportunities to have defensive plays, but that's a big one for them right there to get that out. 2 out now. And Shenandoah goes to the top of their lineup. Mount Airy is going to have a conversation at the mound. They are going to, looks like they're going to change up pitchers here. Maybe, maybe not.
It looks like somebody else different is in there. At the third baseman coming in, I believe. Yeah, so it looks like third and pitcher will switch. Looks like Dylan Graham is going to third, and Drew Graham is going to pitch. So Graham for Graham, going from pitcher to third.
We can take a quick break here.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and let Graham warm up here. Take a break. We'll be right back after this.
The secret to keeping engines running strong in off-road environments. John Deere Plus 52 engine oil, specially crafted for extreme conditions. Plus 52 ensures optimal engine efficiency and unmatched protection. Whether it's tractors, utility vehicles, or trucks, our oil gets the job done. Take advantage of discounts all month long at AgriVision Equipment. 10% off select packaged oil and 15% off filters. Contact AgriVision Equipment today or visit agrivisionequipment.com. Hurry, the offer ends on 2/29/24.
Is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and barrettsautocenter.com.
All right, first pitch. Graham throws it. Tyler Babe gets aggressive with it, hits it to second. He will get thrown out. So, Mount Air, one pitch from Graham. He gets out of the inning. Good work from him. Looks like it will be the 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for the Raiders right after this to start the top of the fourth. 7-2, Mustangs lead the Mount Air Raiders. We'll bring you the top of the fourth right after this.
For 30 years, Chat Mobility has provided Southwest Iowa with the latest technology and a high-speed nationwide network. More importantly, Chat Mobility provides real customer service that you can only get from a local company. When you choose Chat Mobility, we take the time to answer all of your questions and to make sure you're totally comfortable with your phone. You'll have peace of mind knowing that we are here to help with any concerns you may have going forward. Real hometown customer service only from Chat Mobility.
Yeah, I think so.
Terry Norberg.
I'm Mike Wilson, Chief Operating Officer here at Cubby's.
My name's Delon Wilson, and I'm president of Cubby's Convenience Stores.
I started out with Cubby's as a cashier to a store manager within 2 months, and then as a district manager. I can see myself with Cubby's for the long term.
We're looking for team members that smile, that are friendly, that want to help the customer, they want to learn, they want to grow, and they've got a great positive attitude.
If that's you, apply now. Text Cubby's, CUBBYS, to 242424.
Reliable internet matters to you, and it matters to FMTC too. So what does reliable look like? At FMTC, reliable means 99% uptime. And if there's a problem, we measure resolution in minutes, not hours or days. You need bandwidth, and FMTC has it. Up to 1 gig. Our fiber internet offers equal download and upload speeds, in addition to being unlimited and reliable. FMTC Fiber. Internet worth talking about.
Ooh. Rogers on that softball field. It's going to be the 6th inning for the Phillies. They're up 5-1 on Mount Air. On the boys' side of things, as you can see, Logan Twyman is still dealing. He's back out there on the mound. Top of the 4th, it's going to be Jays Frost, right fielder, leading things off. 5-hitter for the Raiders. He struck out his first time. Going to be his second at-bat as the season. For the other second at-bats for the guys that went the first time. They got a walk, which led to a run. Got another single, and then an RBI on a fielder's choice of sorts for the first 3 that came in with their second at-bat. So they've had some success seeing Twyman the second time around thus far. Twyman starts off the inning with a ball, 1-0 on Frost.
And Mount Air was able to shut out Shenandoah there in that 3rd inning. So, maybe they got to score, notch some runs on right now. That'd be pretty big.
Swing and a miss there by Frost. Nice pitch by Twyman to bounce back to a 1-1 count. Yeah, good point. They did shut him out for the first time tonight in the bottom of the 3rd. 7-2 is our score. Twyman delivers low and outside there. 2-1 on the count. Leading off the inning is Jays Frost. Temperature dropping a little bit. Feels pretty good up here.
Yeah, that wind really starting to, I don't know if it's picking up any, but it's been a pretty breezy night all night.
Ooh, high pitch there up by the shoulders, and Frost goes for it. He evens the count himself at 2-2. Frost steps back in the box. Twyman gets his call from Dukes. Timeout by Frost there. 2-2 is the count. No outs leading off the inning is Frost for the Raiders. Twyman delivers off-speed pitch. It does get contact in it. Scammons is going to have to make the play at shortstop, and what a nice play there. Almost was a play made by Eli Cameron. He couldn't quite get to it, but Scammons does get to it, throws on the run, and delivers a strike to Heron for the first out. Very nice play there by Cole Scammon to get that first and all-important out.
Eli Cameron kind of made a little bit of an error there. Scammon able to clean it up and make the play. That's big for Shenandoah.
That was a very nice play. That's not an easy play for a high school shortstop. And I believe Scammons, I guess I shouldn't even speak out of turn, but I believe he's going to go to third once Spangler comes back. Nice pitch delivery by Twyman. Graham swinging a miss on the first one. Dylan Graham, now the third baseman, started the game pitching. 6-hitter for the Raiders. Got a high off-speed pitch there by Twyman. Evens the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out for Dylan Graham. Walked his first time up. Nice strike delivery there by Twyman. Swing and a miss from Graham. He's mad at himself. He feels like he's got a hole in his bat. Doesn't know why he didn't make contact there.
Man, Logan Twyman right now pitching. He's still pitching a great game, but you got to probably think about maybe, I don't know, maybe taking him out soon. You don't want him to really kind of overwork these first couple games. But also, you know, we're still so far with they're still so early in the season to where there's a pretty good break till their next game. So I don't know which way I'm sitting on that one.
I feel like if they would have scored a couple runs in that last inning, they'd probably been more apt to get another arm in there. But since, you know, like you touched on a little bit earlier, just a little bit of momentum has come back Mount Air's way. I mean, the third inning, they won it 2-0. So Coach Roberts is looking to just kind of try to shut the door completely. Nice delivery there by Twyman, and good job for Graham of just getting a piece of it. He's mad at himself for not getting more of a piece of it. One and two the count. One out in the top of the fourth. Twyman sets, is delivering. He was kind of on these fastballs. I'm predicting a curveball or off speed coming. And I'm wrong. Once again. High fastball there by Twyman. Gets blown by Dylan Graham. Another strikeout for Twyman. That's 7 on the night through 3 2/3. So really, when you think about it, there's been 11 outs committed, 7 of them via the K. Pretty good by Twyman.
Definitely a pretty good showing. Already 7 strikeouts. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, Drew Graham is up next for the Raiders. He is originally a third baseman, then he moved to pitcher. He's thrown 1 pitch and got an out so far. He steps up to the plate trying to do something here in the 4th inning for the Raiders. Ball 1 on that first one in the dirt. 1-0 is the count. Pitch delivered a little low, good eye there. 2-0 the count for Drew Graham.
That's one thing that Mountaineers got to kind of pay attention to. They can't really be reaching for any. They've done a pretty good job of that so far, but they're also just not able to make a lot of contact off these Twyman pitches.
There's a base hit delivery there, unless Babe can get to it. He can't, just over his head, so that will drop in. Nice base hit there by Drew Graham. That will bring to the plate the 8-hitter Trevin Victor. He struck out his first time. Drew Graham gets on first. Top of 4, 7-2. The Mustangs are leading. Raiders do have a runner on first base. 8-hitter Trevin Victor is up. Twyman blows the nice high fastball by him there, gets ahead. The key is always to get ahead here. Especially when you had Victor striking out the first time swinging. You think you got him figured out, so don't even let him get a sniff of a count where he's up 2-0. There it is again, another high fastball where Victor wants it. We'll see if Twyman will stay there, if he's going to try to change levels on him.
I'm thinking probably an off-speed pitch here. It's just something I would think, but
I'm 0-2 on guessing so far, but I'm going to say a high fastball again. Yeah, low fastball. He does make contact this time. See if we can get an easy. Nope, the kind of a battered ball there by the middle infield. Wasn't going to be the easiest play there, but nonetheless, I'm probably going to have to not give that a base hit for Trevin, even though he does end up on first, which is going to be big. First and second with Hayes Stogdell up. Hayes did have a single last time up coming out of that 9-hole.
Those 2 early outs still in this inning kind of plaguing Mount Airy. Not much you can do when you're down when you have 2 outs already.
Yeah, you got to really string together some hits. Which, hey, they've done the hard part. They get the first 2. Duke's going to try to throw from behind. A little bit of a high throw. Low throw might have got him. Trying to catch Victor sleeping there on first base. Runners on first and second. 1-0 is the count. 2 outs. 5-run lead for the Mustangs. Ooh, that's a high pitch. Stogdell thought about it for a second, but no go. There is that 2-0 count now for Twyman. This would be a big situation here if the Raiders can get Stogdell either on or even get him to have a base hit.
A base hit, you might be able to score 1 depending on where it's located.
And even if he does get on base, he got the top of the order coming up, and he has a 3-0 count coming up now. I'm going to imagine you don't even got to give the take signal if you're coach. You can probably just yell at him, "You're not swinging right here."
Yeah, I'm gonna assume there's gonna be no swing. It wouldn't really make a ton of sense for there to be one with a up 3-0 count.
9-hitter up, top of the lineup coming up.
And 2 outs. Maybe just see what the pitcher gives you.
Twyman's first 3-0 count of the day. He's going to go ahead and put Stockdale on base. See if he can just tighten the screws a little bit I think they're going to make a pitching change because they're bringing a glove out for Gage Heron, the first baseman. I'd like to see if Twyman could battle out of this, but Coach Roberts thinks otherwise.
It doesn't look like they're going to, and there's really no need to. Twyman's had a great night so far, and, no need to really continue pitching him. He had a great showing. It's going to be a great pitcher for them all year long.
So it looks like they are going to make the move. Gage Heron will be coming in to pitch. Logan Twyman will go to first base. We'll let Gage Heron do some warm-up throws. And we'll be back right after this to bring you the rest of this top of the fourth.
At Hawkeye Ford, we go the extra mile for our valued customers. No matter where you purchased your vehicle, our expert team provides top-notch service with unwavering commitment to excellence. We ensure your ride gets the best care it deserves. From routine maintenance to major repairs, we got you covered. Experience the convenience and expertise of Hawkeye Ford Service Department today. Call Hawkeye Ford at 712-623-5147 to book your vehicle service needs.
I hope yours is the same.
Sure what you want to do with your life? Feel like your job is at a standstill? Get your foot in the door with area manufacturing companies at Iowa Western Community College's SEAM program. Sign up now in the Center of Excellence for Advanced Manufacturing through IWCC. Classes are just 2 early evenings a week with holidays and summers off. Improve your current skills and learn new ones that will give you a new career or even enhance your current one. For more information on SEAM, contact IWCC's Clarinda Center at 712-542-5117.
And it even might go north. Looks pretty dark up north.
Since 1892, Malvern Bank has been building community from 404 Main Street in Malvern, Iowa. For generations, Malvern Bank has been serving local businesses, families, and farms to help them achieve their goals in every step of their lives. From saving for college to planning for retirement and everything in between, Malvern Bank is your full-service community bank. Call, click, or stop in today to apply for an account, loan, or credit card. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is your leading agricultural retailer of crop inputs and expert solutions. And they're your choice in the region for top-of-the-line products and customer service. When nothing short of the best is your standard, talk with Nutrien Ag Solutions in Westboro, Missouri, Coyne, Percival, and Essex, Iowa for fall application and products. Nutrien Ag Solutions, growing your crops and your bottom line.
All right, welcome back here. Mustangs are making a pitching change. They're switching the first and pitcher. So former first baseman, now pitcher, Gage Heron comes in. Twyman had a good night on the mound. He goes to first base. Twyman ends the night 3 2/3, gives up 2, strikes out 7. Unfortunately, unless Gage Heron does his job here, he is responsible for all the runners on the base pads. They got a full bases loaded, but there are 2 outs. But top of the lineup, Adler Reed, shortstop for the Raiders, is up.
Heron able to walk into a decent situation right now. He's got the 3 runners on, but with the 2 outs, that really helps. He's able to kind of throw a strike in there and let his defense make a play.
It's going to be a big situation to see what happens here. If Gage Heron gets out of it, that's going to be a huge momentum boost. But if Mount Air does some damage, that makes this game quite interesting. Hey, he finds that strike zone there, so that's going to be the hardest one he has to throw. 1-1 is the count. Ball, nice stop there by Dukes. 2-1 the count. Two-1. Bases loaded. 2 outs, though. 5-run lead for the Mustangs.
Gage Heron
sets. Let's get some contact. See if Twyman can get to it. He's trying to track it down. Doesn't quite get it. Nice effort there by Logan Twyman. 2-2 count now.
Gage Heron was able to see 2 innings there in that Lewis Central game where struck out 1 and walked 1. So he's got some experience already on the mound this year.
And he's one of those many that we've mentioned that have had a lot of baseball under their belt, so I think he's got a lot of time on the mound of the belt, and he gets out of it. He strikes swinging. Nice job by Gage Heron to get out of it. That was huge for the Mustangs. So it will be 7-2. No damage done technically on the scoreboard. They do get the bases loaded in the top of the 4th, but they couldn't get anything done with it. Gage Heron gets out of it, and it will be Hunter Dukes. 2-3-4 coming up for the Mustangs. Dukes, Lormer, and Heron after this.
Business majors at Northwest Missouri State University gain the knowledge and the experiences of agriculture as well as business foundations. Northwest's faculty focuses on 4 core areas: agricultural finance, agricultural marketing, agricultural policy, and economics of agricultural production. Career opportunities in this field at Northwest include agricultural sales representative, grain merchandising, agricultural lender, operations manager, and claims adjuster. Find out more about an agricultural business major at Northwest Missouri State University.
OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing. Much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to their communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans, and other community outreach programs. Well, to learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location.
Family, they're always there when you need them. We feel the same about banking. At PCSB, we believe in building relationships that never close. That's why we offer ITMs with extended hours and a breadth of digital services for your convenience. But it's our people who create a true connection with our community. We don't stop working for you when the workday is done. We're always your bank, and we're always working for you. PCSB, we believe in you. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. Member FDIC.
With a chronic respiratory condition, Rogers Pharmacy can provide what you need. Rogers Pharmacy offers a full line of respiratory equipment like oxygen, BiPAP, CPAP, and nebulizers. Rogers Pharmacy isn't a big box pharmacy where you may have to wait for days and weeks to get what you need. They're a full-service, independent, family-owned pharmacy, and they go above and beyond to offer you the quality service and products you deserve. See Rogers Pharmacy in Tarkio, Maryville, Mound City, St. Joseph, and Stanberry, Missouri. Visit Rogers Pharmacy online at rogersrx.com.
All right, welcome back to the bottom of the 4th inning here at Harry Sparger Field here in Shenandoah. It is a 7-2 lead. The Mustangs are over the Mount Air Raiders. All Mustangs in the first 2 innings, 7-0 after 2, but then at the 3rd inning, the Raiders get 2 back and shut out the Mustangs in the bottom of the 3rd. Tried to threaten in the top of the 4th. They got the bases loaded but could not convert as Gage Heron came in, switched it up, and was not able to convert on the runs. Here to lead off the bottom of the 4th is Hunter Dukes. He's the 2-hitter for Shenandoah. He takes ball 1, and that's Drew Graham's second pitch of the game. He came in to relieve Dylan Graham, I believe. Shoot, better might as well look at that. Yeah, Dylan Graham came in through 1 pitch and got out of an inning. So now it'll be Hunter Dukes up to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Well, ball low, that'll be ball number 3. Yep. 3-0 count there for Dukes. Dukes, the speedster, so he was 3-0 and aggressive when he got his double earlier on, so I shouldn't speak too soon. He is 2 for 2 on the night. Should mention that. He's aggressive again, and he gets another hit. 2 hits on a 3-0 count for Hunter Dukes. That's a sign of a good hitter. He knows what he wants.
He's always going to be aggressive, and he's looking for that 3-0 count because the pitcher's going to be looking to throw it in the strike zone. Dukes is always looking to swing at it.
God, I got to imagine in my career I had 0 3-0 hits.
I'd have to imagine there's a lot of baseball players that rarely get 3-0 hits in high school, especially.
They're looking to think that he's going to bunt. Dukes is just going to go ahead and steal it. Good throw, though. Dukes is going to be dead to the rights there. Nice play by the catcher. Fleehardy comes up firing. They knew it was going to happen. Nice high strike. He came up and caught Duke stealing for the first out. Camden Lorimer at the plate for the Mustangs. 1 out now.
That's not an easy task there either. Hunter Duke's very, very fast, and it's a pretty difficult throw to make.
That was a high pitch, so it was a 1-0 count on gun down Dukes. 2-0 now on Lambton as Lorimer watches that one go by. Burt swings, hits it to the third baseman, Graham. Graham comes up firing. He does deliver a strike over there. 2 outs now.
You know, they're playing really good defense now. They got to get out of this inning and then turn around and use that momentum, get some runs on the board.
And they will have the 2-3-4. Heron steps to the plate. New pitcher for the Mustangs. He is the 4-hitter for the Mustangs as well. He has walked and struck out so far. Ball high and outside. 2-0 count for Heron. Behind us, they moved on to the top of the 7th inning. Phillies are up 5-1.
Shenandoah in a situation there to end that game there in the top of the 7th.
Heron takes a whack at a 2-0 count. He fouls it away, though. That'll be out of play. 2-1 will be the count on the cleanup hitter. Low and outside. Heron takes that one. 3-1 count now. 2 outs, 3-1 count. Got that 5-run lead for the Mustangs. Curveball hits Heron in the hip. He's going to go ahead and take his base.
Wind's picking up a little bit here from the...
Definitely shifted.
Yeah, it's shifted a little bit. Picking up a little bit. And
blowing in from left field, left center field. Courtesy runner for the pitcher. Heron will go take a seat and get warmed up. Athan will be up next for the Mustangs. He's reached base twice, single with an RBI last time. He gets hit as well. First pitch, hit by pitch. Athan reaches base for the 3rd time. 2 outs brings Logan Twyman up. He had a 2 RBI single last time.
trying to get Graham settled down a little bit there, you know. Kind of in a not great situation.
Yeah, back-to-back pitches with a hit, back-to-back hit by pitches.
Still is 2 outs, so still able to get out of this is Mount Air if they're, not going to give up a hit or anything.
You got a chance to do a no harm, no foul situation.
Ball was outside, must have been a little bit.
I just feel like he still might have called it a strike, though. I just can't tell.
That one he did call a ball.
All right, there we go. Ball 1 for Twyman then. Inside there, ball 2. 2-0. Twyman looking to do some more damage. Courtesy runner out there, so I'm guessing he has decent speed. There's a strike delivered there by Graham. 2 outs, 2-1 count. Twyman, the 6th hitter, up. There's a nice base hit by Twyman. They're going to go ahead and set the runner. Man, they try to throw the ball to third, which I don't know if that was the right decision. Courtesy runner does score. Athan on the errant throw makes it to third, while Twyman makes it to second on the errant throw. Nice base hit and RBI for Twyman. He's got 3 RBIs tonight. Did it on the mound, doing it at the plate. That will bring to bat 7-hitter Cole Scammon. Scammon's had a single, 2 RBI single to actually get the first runs in the game, I believe, for the Mustangs early on.
Mount Air defensively, we kind of mentioned they were in a good situation there, put 2 down early, but now Shenandoah able to battle back here with 2 outs and rally a little bit, score a couple runs.
Scammon is aggressive with it. See if that'll fall. Right fielder doesn't really see it. They're going to score 2 more runs, will the Mustangs. Scammon gets another 2 RBI single. That's 4 RBIs for Cole Scammon.
Shenandoah getting back in there in the groove of things, hitting, kind of started off the game really aggressive and slumped a little bit. Now they're definitely back up, and they're up 8 runs again. Actually, I think this is the first time they've led by 8 runs. This is their largest lead of the night.
That's right. Eli Cameron steps up to the plate, 8-hitter for the Mustangs, 10-2 lead. Scammond's going to go for it, and another hit by pitch. So Scammon had the base stolen, but he doesn't get credit for it.
Now I think it's time where Mount Airy needs to probably come together and have a conversation with the pitcher.
Yeah, 3 hit by pitches in 1 inning.
And you're in just such a good situation with 2 outs, but not able to put it away yet.
Up to bat is 9-hole Zwickel.
Behind us, the Shenandoah Phillies were able to come away with a 5-1 victory over the Mount Airy Raiderettes.
So that game's a wrap, and we're on the bottom of 4 here on the boys' side of things. Zwickel was aggressive last time and did have a nice contact on it, but the third baseman scooped it up and threw him out. So Zwickel looking for his first hit of the night.
Now he's down 0-2 in this count.
With 2 outs, any sort of contact should score a run. I say that now, it won't happen. But they do. Oh, they're going to call safe at second. So I am wrong. Any contact didn't score a run. Bases loaded. Zwickel gets a fielder's choice there. Unfortunately for him, doesn't get accredited to a hit. Who knows what the scorekeeper officially is going to put, but if we're being truthful, that's a fielder's choice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no hit. Hey, nonetheless, he keeps the inning going, though. Team player. So, top of the order, Tyler Babe, it'll be up.
This could be huge for Shenandoah. They really could have an opportunity here to slam the door shut.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, they're getting to pull it to the point where it's going to be close to just getting called because of the run situation. But there's a strike delivered there, 1-1 on. I think it's going to feel really dark with the lights not on behind us here on the softball field. Maybe they'll keep them on.
I bet they keep them on for the majority of the night.
Let's see if that can get over the head. Everyone's got to run. There's 2 outs. Second baseman trying to make a play, and he does. Nice play by Stockdale. Wow, that really that saved the Raiders big time there. Nice play by Hayes. Stockdale going back, kind of making an over-the-shoulder catch. So it will be top of 5 coming up for the Raiders. It will be 2, 3, 4 coming up. Flehardy, Sackett, and Dugan. 10-2 Mustangs lead coming up. Top of the 5th will be.
I still don't have exactly the right answer. This is Sadie, and my dad is Shane from Schaff Ag. I know he takes calls and texts early in the morning and late at night. I know he does research to find the best products at the best prices. And I know he says, I'll get that done for you. But I guess I'm still not sure what all is involved in every aspect of agronomy. But I know my dad does it all. Call Shane at Schaff Ag and see for yourself. 712-520-1333.
My name is Dr. Katie Greer, and I am an orthopedic surgeon specializing in foot and ankle surgery at Shenandoah Medical Center. At SMC, we are able to offer a wide range of treatment options to reduce pain and improve mobility, including surgery, pain-relieving injections, and specialized physical therapy. To learn more about all of the orthopedic services provided at Shenandoah Medical Center, please call us at 712-246-7400.
The Ice House Restaurant and Sports Bar is your home for food, fun, and friendly service before and after all local games this season. But that's not all. Stop in to watch a college or pro game on one of their 19 TVs. Plus, with 8 different beers on tap, daily meal specials, a free-to-use party room, and plenty of seating, the Ice House in Clarinda just goes with your sports plans. And speaking of plans, make sure to like their Facebook page to be the first to learn about events happening at the Ice House in Clarinda.
Discover the secret to keeping engines running strong in off-road environments. John Deere Plus 52 engine oil, specially crafted for extreme conditions. Plus 52 ensures optimal engine efficiency and unmatched protection. Whether it's tractors, utility vehicles, or trucks, our oil gets the job done. Take advantage of discounts all month long at AgriVision Filters. Contact AgriVision Equipment today or visit agrivisionequipment.com. Hurry, the offer ends on 2/29/24.
All right, here we are, top of the fifth. Shenandoah is up 10-2. It will be the 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Mount Air Raiders. Preston Flehardy will lead it off. He's 1 for 2 on the night.
You'd imagine if, Shenandoah is able to play good defense here, really able to kind of shut the door on Mount Air if they can get these early outs and not allow anything in.
On their psyche, of course, yeah. Ball low on that first pitch. Nice contact there with Flehardy, though. That was a rocket right up the middle. He's good for a single there.
There's some contact for Mount Air. I don't know how many hits they've had on the day. Doesn't feel like they've had too many.
Got them down for 4 hits.
So I guess that's not terrible, but
4 hits through 4, though.
Yeah.
I mean, just not even many base runners in general.
Nope. Couple walks, couple base hits. That last inning, they had quite a few.
Flehardy thought about stealing. He slips. They're going to try to throw behind him. He's going to now try to go to second as Twyman couldn't catch it. Kind of a contact there at first base. Nothing you can do, just a bad situation for the Shenandoah first baseman there. Flehardy thought about stealing, slipped, tried to throw behind him. Ball got a ray. He still ends up on second base. So it will be Rowan Sackett, 3-hitter, first baseman for the Mount Air Raiders. 2-0 count. Runner on scoring position for him.
Yeah, you'd think anything to the outfield should score a runner, especially with the speed of Flaherty.
Low, and Dukes lets it go by, doesn't get his body in front of it, tries to just backhand it. So, runner on third, 3-0 count. Here come the Raiders. Three-no count here for Heron. See if he can get a strike across the plate. He does. 3-1. Runner on third. No outs, though. Heron gets a sign, delivers. Nice pitch. Does get contact. Slow roller. He might have to just eat it. They're going to go for it. Throw goes awry. Sackett will end up on second. They're going to try to get him to third. Nope, he's going to stay there. Thinks better of it. If he was aggressive the whole time, he might have got there, but nonetheless, that'll be an E1 on that play. Will score a run, though. Flehardy does get one in.
Might have been one of the worst things that could have happened there for Shenandoah.
Yeah, probably should have just eaten that one and try to get a force out, but they get a run across. It will be 10-3. Mustangs still with that lead. Stierreich delivered there by Heron. No out, runner on second base, though.
Mount Air, they're in a good situation right now. They just got to keep their bats going throughout this inning, score quite a few runs, down 7.
Yeah, they got quite the hill to climb, but it's not out of this realm at all. Ball 1-1 count there for Tate Dugan. Tate Dugan's the left fielder, cleanup hitter. He is 0 for 1. Got a walk and a strikeout. Duggan with the foul ball. 1-2 on the count. 1-2 count, no outs, runner on second. Heron takes his sign, delivers, swing and a miss. Nice play there by Dukes to scoop it up and do the tag. Big out there for the Mustangs. Duggan goes down swinging. Keeps Sackett on. Not only does, Dukes do a good job of scooping it and tagging, he prevents it from the runner to getting to third base with just one out.
Yeah, able to get that tag down was huge on the drop third strike. If you would have had to throw it down to first, could have advanced the base runner on second.
Jays Frost is up next for the Raiders. He's 0 for 2 on the night. 5-hitter playing right field. Ball one delivery from Heron. Heron brings the heat, gets a swing and a miss there. 1-1 on the count.
Frost looked a little uneven there on that swing. Kind of got to set his feet, make sure he stays balanced.
Another kind of not confident swing. Go ahead and go get that second out at first base. Frost does advance, but nice play there by Heron just to get the for sure out.
Yeah, good idea there from Heron. Could have maybe made the play at third. Also, no need to. Now that there's 2 outs, you can, in a comfortable situation where anything on the ground, you can go one and get that out.
2 outs, runner on third. Dylan Graham up for the Raiders. He's the 6-hitter. He is 0 for 1 on the night. Walk and a strikeout. Low and outside. Gets ball one there. Seven-run lead for the Mustangs. Raiders trying to get at least one more back here. Low on that one. Graham does keep it, or Dukes keeps it in front of him. 2-0 count. Dylan Graham getting settled in that batter's box. Heron low and outside again. Duke's got to corral it. Not to let that go to the backstop. 3-0 count here. Heron must be letting that front shoulder fly open. A lot of them going low and outside on him.
I'm going to imagine Graham's probably going to sit and watch this pitch. I would imagine so.
Situations, but hey, we are back. It's going to be a bases loaded, no out situation for Dalton Athan. He does get some contact on it. Dukes is going to at least tag up. He will probably definitely score. Left fielder does make the play. Oh, man, what a good arm, though. Holy moly. Ball does get away from the Mount Air Raiders, so it will be a successful sac fly for Athan. Man, that was a throw.
That was a great throw. That was on a rope.
I mean, I thought there was no chance of getting Dukes there. Unfortunately, in all that mayhem, we were trying to get a computer situation going up, so I don't really...
Yeah, we've missed a lot. I know there was a walk, but I don't remember.
Either Laura or Heron walked.
Figure out this connection issues.
Dalton Athan gets a sac fly there, brings it to 11-4. 1 out. Runners on second and third, and that brings to the plate Logan Twyman. Twyman has 3 RBIs on the night on 2 hits. Twyman takes a look at that one. 1-1 is the count. Technicality, if Shan does score 3 runs here, they can just end it. Still got a ways to go before that happens because they only got 2 runners on. Ball outside. Twyman looks at it. 2-1 the count. Got Lormer and courtesy runner on second base. Twyman looks at that one in the dirt. He's going to have a 3-1 count here. He can make his hitting zone real small, do whatever he wants here. If If I were Twyman, I would really like to be aggressive, though, because you do have an opportunity to get 2 more RBIs out there. He gets no opportunity, though, as the ball is going to be high. Loading the bases up, Logan Twyman draws a walk. That will bring to the plate Cole Scammon. We know Cole Scammon's going to be aggressive. He has 2 hits so far tonight, 2 for 3, and he's got 4 RBIs. Both of his hits have been 2 RBI singles. Infield is in. Base runners can get quite a lead. Scammon looks at one. Little low, little outside, but nonetheless still a strike. Wasn't exactly something he wanted to drive, so I think that's kind of smart by letting it go by.
Letting one pitch go by, seeing what he can work with through the rest of this at-bat.
There's another pitch low, 1-1. Nice work there by Flea Hardy to not let it get to the backstop. I wonder if that's Cole Graham as the
I think it is.
courtesy runner. It just looks like him.
It is, and
So that's some speed out there, too, for the Mustangs.
He's been the pinch runner all night tonight. For
there we go.
That Shenandoah has had an opportunity to have a pinch runner.
Scammon's 2-1 on the hitter's side of the count. Ball is low again. He hasn't really had anything other than that first pitch to sniff at. 3-1 is the count. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Scammon looking to do some damage here for the Mustangs. (11-4) is the score. 3-1 is the count, 1 out. Scammon, that 7-hitter, looking to do some damage. Scammon looking for the player of the game if he can come through with a hit here. And he draws a walk, still gets an RBI. Every at-bat he's had an RBI.
Shenandoah gets to keep the bases loaded and score a run.
So mark that down for 5 RBIs for Scammon on the night. Looks like Mount Air might be thinking about making a coaching change because there's only 2 runs to go, and they only have 1 out. And the base is loaded, so coach.
Looks like they will have a pitching change here.
All right, while they start making their decisions, we'll go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be back after this to bring you the rest of the game. 12-4 is the score. Shenandoah leads. Looks like Graham will be coming out of the game. We'll get a new pitcher. We'll be telling you who that is right after this.
Reliable internet matters to you, and it matters to FMTC too. So what does reliable look like? At FMTC, reliable means 99% uptime. And if there's a problem, we measure resolution in minutes, not hours or days. You need bandwidth, and FMTC has it. Up to 1 gig. Our fiber internet offers equal download and upload speeds, in addition to being unlimited and reliable. FMTC Fiber, internet worth talking about.
And this guy's...
At Hawkeye Ford, we go the extra mile for our valued customers. No matter where you purchased your vehicle, our expert team provides top-notch service with unwavering commitment to excellence. We ensure your ride gets the best care it deserves. From routine maintenance to major repairs, we got you covered. Experience the convenience and expertise of Hawkeye Ford Service Department today. Call Hawkeye Ford at 712-623-5147 to book your vehicle service needs.
Sure what you want to do with your life? Feel like your job is at a standstill? Get your foot in the door with area manufacturing companies at Iowa Western Community College's SEAM program. Sign up now in the Center of Excellence for Advanced Manufacturing through IWCC. Classes are just 2 early evenings a week with holidays and summers off. Improve your current skills and learn new ones that will give you a new career or even enhance your current one. For more information on SEAM, contact IWCC's Clarinda Center at 712-542-5117.
Since 1892, Malvern Bank has been building community from 404 Main Street in Malvern, Iowa. For generations, Malvern Bank has been serving local businesses, families, and farms to help them achieve their goals in every step of their lives. From saving for college to planning for retirement and everything in between, Malvern Bank is your full-service community bank. Call, click, or stop in today to apply for an account, loan, or credit card. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we have a little bit of a substitution going on. Drew Graham, who was hitting 7th, will be out of the game, and Tyler Still will now be pitching, hitting 7th for the Raiders. For the Mustangs, we'll bring up Eli Cameron. Cameron is 0 for 1, walk, strikeout, hit by pitch so far.
Tyler Still comes into a pretty tough situation here. Only 1 out and the bases loaded.
Infield will be in, just 1 out. Delivers a strike on his first pitch. Time for Eli Cameron to step up and get a hit here for the Mustangs.
Anything in the outfield, you might be scoring 2 runs, which would be put them at that 10-run mark.
Which I'm kind of surprised the outfield isn't a little more in. Center field's kind of in, but those left and right fields are playing plenty deep. 1-1 on the count. Ball was low there. Hit by pitch, so that will be Eli Cameron's second hit by pitch. Mark that down for a run. He gets an RBI out of it, though. So that will bring up the bat Seth Zwickel. Zwickel's 0 for 3 on the night. Strikeout, nice line drive ground out. That was made a nice play there by the third baseman, and then a fielder's choice last time he was up. Although he did get on base last time, it's just they tried to get the runner out at second. They were unsuccessful. 1 out, 9-run lead, trying to pick off at third base, trying to get Twyman sleeping. Those runners on second and first really don't mean too much. They just got to make sure they don't do anything silly. Zwickel thought about it, takes ball 1 high and inside there. Still gets his sign, comes set, tries to find the strike zone. Just a bit outside there. 2-0 the count for Zwickel. Time for Zwickel to get aggressive here, see if he can end it. There he does get aggressive, and it gets over his head, and there he goes. Zwickel with the RBI single. That will be 10 runs. Does that call it?
Yep, it does.
And there we go. Nice job, Seth Zwickel, ending the ball game on a base hit RBI. Good for him for getting aggressive with it and ending it himself. So that will be it. 10-run rule, 14-4. The Mustangs win over the Mount Air Raiders, get their first win of the year. They will be 1-1 for Mount Air. That will be their first game of the year, first loss of the year. Let's see here. Mount Air will go on, and they will be taking on Clark tomorrow night in Clark of Osceola.
If that weather holds up. And then, that's 2 pretty good games for Mount Air to start it off, 2 good non-conference opponents.
And then for the Shenandoah Mustangs, they will head to Missouri Valley. No, they'll be facing Missouri Valley in Shenandoah on Thursday. So they'll be 1-1. Shenandoah moves on, gets a nice 10-run rule win. Nice night there, team all around for the Mustangs. When it comes for the Mount Air Raiders, let's see here. Dylan Graham started the night off pitching. Didn't do a bad job, but just didn't get many outs or many strikeouts. For Logan Twyman, he did a nice job on the mound for the Mustangs. Went 3 2/3, got 7 strikeouts, and gave up 2 runs. Then Gage Heron came in and shut the door, went an inning and a third, gave up 2 runs himself. That's how they get 4 runs for Mount Air. For the Shenandoah hitting, though, that was a lot of big bright spots for him. Hunter Dukes goes 4 for 4, scores 2 runs. Dalton Nathan goes 1 for 3, gets 2 RBIs. Logan Twyman 2 for 3, 3 RBIs. Cole Scammons goes 2 for 2 on the night. He has 5 RBIs. And then Seth Zwickel ends the night with a base hit RBI. That's how they get to 14. So tremendous night for the Mustangs, getting their first win in non-conference play. They will take on Missouri Valley on Thursday, always weather permitting here in May. But hey, I'm Dusty Scale. Alongside me, Tate and Amy. Good night for baseball. Tate, what do you have to say about the game so far?
Yeah, Shenandoah, did a good job bouncing back after that loss against Lewis Central, able to get a 10-run win here tonight in Shenandoah. As for Mount Airy, they started the year off a little slow, but they'll be able to bounce back. Still a long season to go, and just the first couple games.
Yep, big results for Coach Roberts and the Mustangs. They get the 10-run rule win here on this beautiful Monday night. Thank you all for listening, and we will be back here to bring you more baseball as this week goes on. Thank you for listening.